I won't predict the future, but I will give you something to think about. It's your Tarot Dad, and we are back, baby. I already got the shuffle in. We'll get one more in for good measure. Boom. Let's get it. Quick card pick. Oh, we got the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is a card of energy, a card of wands, right? Wands are opportunities, wands are energy, wands are creativity. Wands are where we're wanting to put our energy again, right? Like we talk about this a lot, that wands are pursuits. Wands are things that occupy our time and our mental space and our energy space, right? That can wear us out or fulfill us or put us on a path or kind of be a journey. So there's a lot here in wands. We have talked about this card specifically before, in that there are 5 wands in this picture, and as you will notice, not a one is pointing in the same direction. A thing for us automatically to consider for today is, how many balls are you juggling right now? How many things do you have in the air? Which ways are they going? And are they going the same way, or are they competing? Right? Are they working in lockstep, or are they taking away from one another? Is your energy a zero-sum game? Is your creativity a zero-sum game? This is a really interesting point to me, and something for us to consider. And, as all of the best, like, philosophical questions they do not have an answer, right? They don't have something that's definitive. It's different for every person. And the whole point is for us to ponder it, for us to mull it over, for us to chew on the thought. Is your energy, is your creativity, is that something that you can run out of? Is that something that when you have it for one thing, it takes away for another thing? Are you a jack of all trades? Are you a person who has many pursuits? Or are you single-minded? Are you only going after one thing? Right? And is it better to only go after one thing, or is it better to spread yourself around and have several different places where you are filled up and where you want to spend your time and energy? Something for us to consider today, right? And then on top of that, right, thinking about our zero-sum game, I think inevitably most people have multiple creative pursuits, or just pursuits in general. They don't have to be creative. We have to think about our time and our energy and our capacity for doing and pursuing and caring about. We have to think about that as its own pursuit too, right? We have to think about the management of our energy, of our time, as its own thing. It is our own skill set. It is our own craft that we're honing, right? So I want us to be thinking about that, to kind of zoom out even further outside of just your immediate pursuits. And lastly, the thing that this card always challenges us to consider is, in what direction are we pointing, right? There are 5 different people here in this card, all managing different wands, but somehow they're interconnected, right? It seems that this card has some like dysfunction to it naturally, but it also has this kind of funny harmony to it, and that everything seems to be connected, right? Everything is overlapping. There's not any one person or any one wand that is standing independently on its own without crossing another. It could be an interesting thing for us to consider, is the interconnectedness inherently within all of our pursuits. Not that we have to go seek out, or that we have to manipulate our pursuits to get the overlap for them to be going in the same direction, right? It's not actually about the direction of the wands, but they are all crossing. And so it might be a more interesting thought for us to, rather than needing to bend our creative pursuits to our will, rather, let's consider how they all are connected right now in the first place. It's probably you, but there are a lot of different ways that they could be. So it's just something that I want us to think about today as we're going through our day, right? Per usual, this is just food for thought. This is stuff for you to mull over, and stuff that I hope kind of propels you into self-growth, that propels you into self-exploration, that propels you into being a more full and more realized version of yourself. I appreciate you guys, as always, being here with me. It really is so important to me, this space, and so sacred to me, and so fulfilling for me to have this kind of communal area where we can be thinking about these things and how to be better people, I dare say. I appreciate everybody's effort here in this space, and everybody's time spent here in this space. So I look forward to us being back here again tomorrow. Tarot Dad is out.